Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's stopping by, is ready for some crazy shit. Cause it's getting wacky. It's getting wacky, everybody. Shit is getting wacky. Hey, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for stopping by. We're going to be getting started just soon with a live reaction to the newest episode of South Park, the brand new episode. So if you haven't gotten to watch it now, you'll get a chance to see some of it here today. That is right. But of course, we will be talking about the politics around today's episode, so we won't just be sitting and watching it. So of course, I will be talking a whole lot during today's episode. Of course, we're going to be waiting a few minutes for everyone to get in. Once everybody gets in, once I start seeing people flowing in and everything, then we'll be getting started. Please make sure to smash that like button while you're here. Hop in the chat, get ready, get hype, get crazy. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. That is right. We have the brand new episode of South Park. We're going to be watching it here in just a minute. Show with your friends. Share. Let people know. Hope everybody can hear me. Everything sounds good. Give a little check on my end. Make sure things are good. How's everyone's day going? It's late at night here tonight. We're going to be getting going pretty soon here. Get some things checked. Things are good? Yep. Audio is good on my end. Please make sure to double tap that screen if you haven't already to leave a like. Please make sure to double tap that screen if you haven't already to leave a like. That's right. Get hype, get hype. We've got the newest episode of South Park. We'll be watching, reacting to it, talking about the politics of it. Matt and Trey went for blood. Yes, they did. Matt and Trey went for blood. I did have to cut up and edit this video. The episode we're going to be watching. It was very uncensored. They, like I said, they went for blood, guys. Be excited because this is crazy. This is crazy. This is gonna be pretty fucking insane. I'm not gonna lie. Get your snacks, get your food, grab a beverage, grab some smoke, because shit's about to get weird. All right, chat. I think it's about time we get started. And let us go ahead and begin. In 3, 2, 1.
Alexa, put on 90.1.
Got it. Now playing radio station 90.1 FM.
Right off the bat. Right off the bat, chat. 90.1. They even did. They're from Colorado. The boys are from Colorado, Matt and Trey. So they knew that not only is 90.1 actually an NPR station, National Public Radio, it was one for their local area when they were growing up. And as you're going to see right off the bat, they're talking about some shit Trump did. Static. Complete static. And I fucking wonder why. Who in chat would like to guess why there's static on an NPR National Public Radio station right now in this episode? Would anyone like to take a guess? Does anyone know in chat what has happened?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, right?
Mom, something's wrong with my favorite show.
His favorite show. This is also credit to Matt and Trey. They are accurate with their characters. South Park Cartman is always Cartman, and he is never not Cartman. So everything that's about to come out of Cartman's mouth is so on
Just
character.
like static.
Your favorite show?
Yeah, NPR, National Public Radio, where all the liberals bitch and whine about stuff.
Where all the liberals bitch and whine about stuff. I love. They are unhinged. I love how they portray Cartman. He's so crazy.
Something's wrong with it.
Oh, sweetie, the president canceled NPR.
What do you mean the president can't?
And there is our first headline of the day, folks. That is right. The Senate votes to kill the entire public broadcasting budget in a blow to NPR and PBS. What this means is that all of the funding that went to any public radio station or any public broadcasting station like PBS or any such stations run in an area that received national funding will no longer receive any national funding. That is correct. All of the money given to National Public Radio so that local areas can stay up to date on what's going on in their towns, new things popping off that some people don't get to hear because they don't have internet. Because, of course, rural areas still exist. The world is not entirely 21st century. Some people are still living with old radios and don't know what's currently going on. And they rely on public broadcasted radio. And now it no longer exists. Public broadcast radio and National Public Radio and public broadcasting stations have been completely defunded, eliminating $1.1 billion in allocated funds to 2026 and 2027. All 51 votes came from the Republicans. Of course. Because a lack of information is what thrives the conservative community. When people are ignorant, unaware of what's going on in the world, on the reality of things around them, they are more likely to believe the stupid bullshit that you spew. You evil, psychotic fucks. You despicable, vile people. Absolute monsters. Without federal funding, many local public radio and television stations will be forced to shut down. Parents will have fewer high-quality learning resources available to their children. Because this is what is important to our country. Cutting important learning resources for children. Yes, American people, that is correct. Or anyone watching, we have officially decided here in America that having fewer high-quality learning resources for children is important. So important to cut $1.1 billion that was allocated for public broadcasting. A 51 to 48 vote. Just barely swung. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Republicans bent knee to wannabe King Donald. What a title. What a caption. But it couldn't be truer. In reality, by day and day, the future becomes more and more grim.
So the NPR. That was like the funniest shit ever.
Not only is it funny for Eric Cartman, but of course, like I said, National Public Radio was very, very important for many, many people to find news reliably in their small town rural areas, along with valuable learning resources for children who are underprivileged and underfunded. But that is what's best for our country, cutting that funding. We don't need that. That is not what is important here in the United States. So let's continue. Let's continue.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God is right, Carmen. This is absolute vile bullshit. This is complete and utter bullshit. And the fact that we allow this as a country to go on is ridiculous. We consistently allow this to happen time and time again. We continuously allow for this motherfucker to do these things, and we don't put up a fight. I myself called my congressman. I called the senator for my state. I made the effort to stop this from happening. Did you? No, I bet you didn't even know, because that's how conservatives like it. They want you to know nothing. They want you to remain in the dark, because the less information you have, the more their bullshit looks like facts to you. Let's continue. What's NPR? See, that's the thing. Most people don't even know that NPR is a thing, especially most people in my generation, being Generation Z and, of course, Generation Alpha. Very few people in our generations know that NPR or PBS even really existed. And it's so incredibly tragic. It's so incredibly tragic because so many people, me included, were impassioned by public broadcast radio. Hearing local people speak made me want to, it kind of inspired me to kind of go the route of a content creator. There's nothing more I've ever enjoyed than the thought of like, oh my God, I get to be this person speaking and people listen to me. That's awesome. It's what I get to do now here on YouTube. It's an amazing platform and I couldn't be happier. But at the same time, it's so incredibly disappointing to see that even though the idea of being a content creator is still around, it's now only this idea of being a content creator for the fame, the money, not to have a voice that makes a difference or to impact your local community and help people, just for selfish greed. And that's what the entire world is coming to, is nothing but selfish greed. It's why corporations are allowed to get away with what they can get away with, because no one cares to stop them, because in our minds, we're all thinking the same thing, or at least most of us. If we can get to that level of wealth, we would do the same thing. We have enough, we have all the money in the world. We can do whatever we want and hurt people. Who cares? Right? And that's the problem, is so many people willingly accept that thought process.
The funniest
disgusting.
show ever, where all the lesbians and Jews complain about stuff?
It's
The fucking
disgusting.
president had it taken off the air.
It's absolutely
I
disgusting.
mean, who the hell does this president think he is?
And of course you've got like actual, there's very few people who are really like Cartman in the real world, who are these psychotic idiots going off on Hinge about the reason why, like, oh, this is bad because of this, and they're missing the point. But like, they're sticking to brand. South Park is South Park and Cartman is Cartman. It's like, this is so accurate for what Cartman would be doing. Obviously, like, this is fitting for Cartman. Oops, shit. But what?
So next,
A little bit. Continuing.
it was seriously the best show. It had like gay rappers from Mexico,
Yeah,
all sad,
and pure,
girls in Pakistan
very,
got stoned to
very
death. And guess why they
incredibly
got stoned to death?
important,
'Cause they
and
were
yet
raped.
we
It was
have
hilarious.
just
Why would anyone
allowed it
cancel
to
that?
disappear.
I don't know about you, but I'm worried about what this country's coming to. It seems like
It's very,
everyone's
very
saying
sad.
Suddenly, woke stuff is off limits.
It's a very big
It's
problem.
like, now everyone rips on the Jews, and it's totally fine, huh, Kyle?
I would like to say, though, South Park is still funny. They will always be funny. Their jokes are so good. Like, everyone still rips on the Jews, right, Kyle? Like, everyone just rips on the Jews now, right, Kyle? Like, fucking, bro, Kyle is dead. He is so done with this shit. His eyes are so drained. Like, it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
See? What's wrong with Kyle?
What's wrong with
Anybody-
Kyle?
Attention, students.
But there's hope, right? There's hope. The assembly, maybe the one and only man.
PC principal.
There he
He's
is.
not
We'll
giving
have
up.
something to say. PC principal, right? PC principal, the politically correct man himself, will have something to do. He will stick up and fight for us, right? Won't he? Won't he? Well, the sad truth is,
Everybody quiet!
everybody quiet.
There's some bullcrap going on in this country.
Some bull crap going on in this country. Some fucking bull crap going on in this country. 1.1 billion to NPR, completely eliminated, gone, wiped out. Bye-bye. Some bullshit going on in this country.
And I'm not going to let it corrupt the environment at this school.
Yeah, we can't let it corrupt our schools. We have to fight.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we
I don't know
go.
about you, but I'm sick
Let's
and tired of the way
go.
People are treated and mocked for being compassionate.
Get him, PC principal. Get him.
Out of control.
It's out of
There's
control.
only one thing that can bring some normality.
What is
back to
that?
these corrupt
Is
times.
that some politically
And that
correctness?
is Our Lord.
And that's right. And that's when it hits. PC principal himself has bent the knee.
and Savior Jesus Christ.
That's correct. PC principal now advocates
This
for the Lord and
school
Savior
has
Jesus
traded
Christ.
truth for comfort and worships idols of self and sin.
Worships idols of self and sin. People who are arrogant, who only care about their appearance and their wealth. Who does that remind you of, chat? Who does that strike in your heart to make you think of, really? It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
We were a nation under God, but now we spit in his face and wonder why
Yeah.
everything's falling apart.
Yeah.
There's only one way back.
That's the
Repent,
problem.
Bow to Christ, or be swept away with the.
This is absolutely insane. But it's so correct, because if you know me, which most of you don't, PC principal has always been a spineless coward. It's quite simple. He stands for false ideologies of politically correctness. Speaking things but not doing things. He'd beat people up for their words but never really made a difference, right? And see, the problem with people like PC Principal, and they exist, is that they're nothing but show. There was the whole episode and set where Jimmy, the crippled student, was attempting to reveal that the whole ideology of the PC college campuses, these PC frat boys, was that they were just using it to crunch push, to get pussy. And it's completely true, at least for people like this. But there's also people who have these ideologies in this face of being this good person and being this politically correct and using this, but they just use it for hate. They use it for violence. They use it for negativity. They don't actually care about the causes they speak about. Some of them even go as far as just being shills, being payouts, speaking and advocating for politically correctness, socialism, and other such things. And in reality, not sticking to those ideologies, not following through. Joe Biden. People as such. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm over here shitting on Joe Biden just as much as I shit on Trump because they're two sides of the same coin. The coin being sucking the dick of anyone who has money and owns a capitalist business. Because at the end of the day, both Republicans and Democrats in our political system are nothing but corporate shills. They do not care about you, not on either side. There are very few who might. Shout out to New York Mayor. If only he could actually run for president, but he's from Uganda, so sadly he can't. But if we have more people like him, or potential mayor, he's not the mayor yet, but going for it, then maybe things will look better in the future because they really care. And we have to have less people like this because when times get tough, they don't stick to their backbone. They don't stick to their words, what they said and claimed to believe. PC Principal for the last 6 seasons has been riding everyone's ass to be better people, to be politically correct. He even went as far as to kill ads so that they couldn't use PC for bad. Yet here he is, now folded, sucking the dick. Trump, like everyone else. Kale, thank you for hopping in chat. I salute you too, brother. Make sure to drop a like while you're watching. If you're watching on the shorts, please double tap that screen. If you're watching on the regular stream, just scroll down and click that like button. While you're there, also smash that sub button and tap that notification bell. Join the Orphan Guild. I'm your boy, the Orphan. Please, I'd love to have fellow orphans join me. Let's go ahead and continue, though, with this episode.
Best of the godless lies.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, what the hell?
Turn things around,
What the
I'm going to
fucking
be
hell?
Power Christian principle.
Power
You can call me PC
Christian.
principle.
And that's right. From PC of politically correct to power Christian principle. What the fuck? But it's so accurate. Trey and Matt Stone, I fucking salute you two. You are geniuses. You both are so fucking clever, so conniving, and so meticulous. I could not think of anyone better to shit on Trump than you both. So thank you for what you're going to do in this episode. And please make sure to stick around and watch what the fuck is going to happen.
Christ our Lord.
Yeah, that's right. Jesus is here, bitches. He's in the house.
Hello, my children.
Hello, my children.
I am the light.
Yep.
And the way.
He is the light. He is the way.
Fellas, what the fuck is going on?
Butters couldn't have said it better himself. Fellas, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What? It's an analogy for our real reality. What is going on, guys? What are we allowing to happen? Shit is going crazy. It's off the fucking... It's out of the mind. I don't actually understand how things have gotten to the point where they've gotten to. It's like we went from schwung to swing. Like, what the fuck? As this episode states multiple times, the PC-ness was annoying. There was an extreme to it, but at the same time, going the other fucking deep end is not the answer. It's dumb. It's bad. You're gonna
it
hurt
is wonderful
people.
to be here. For where 2 or 3 gather in my
For where
name,
2 or 3 gather
there
in
am
my
I
name,
with
there
them.
am I with them. This is
That's
all
right.
just this garbage.
That's right.
It's just
Let's go,
garbage.
Jesus. Fuck yeah.
Trump doesn't even live by Christian ideologies. Don't get me wrong. I am no Christian. I am agnostic. I don't know what the fuck I believe in yet. I haven't decided. But I can tell you for sure, Christian values, Trump has none of them. Motherfucking grab him by the pussy? Is that what a good Christian would say? Is that what a good Christian would say? Grab her by the fucking pussy? Yeah? Treat women like animals? No. No. I think not. Absolutely not. So I don't know why the fuck he has this demand to pull to pull fucking Christianity into schools. It's absolutely fucking crazy. Like, this is a serious problem. Like, there is supposed to be a separation of church and state. We are supposed to keep schools and religion separate for the fact that a lot of people who go to our public schools happen to not be Christian, and they shouldn't be forced to conform to an ideology they don't believe or agree with, nor should they be forced to learn about it if they don't wish to. Sure, I do believe everyone should take the attempt to learn and explore other religions, but at the same time, do I think that should be something forced onto children? No. That's something you should decide yourself as you grow and age if you want to explore other religions. Should they be at least introduced to you? Yes. But you shouldn't have to slam your hand on your heart every morning and swear your allegiance to a god you don't believe in. And that's quite simply what we have done. We have gone from simply just requiring a hand salute to now actually enforcing the 10 commandments in certain schools. Like, this is a serious problem. We cannot allow religion and schools to come hand in hand, because this is not the whole foundation of our country is that we allow everyone to learn, everyone to coexist, not to have to conform. This is crazy. The fact that we allow for this shit. 38 bills in 20 states seek to post the 10 commandments in school classrooms. This is fucking crazy. This is actually fucking insane. That we just allow this to happen. Like, I understand Christianity is most likely the biggest, I believe it is the biggest religion in all of America. But that doesn't mean we should have it be the forced thing in school for students when they don't want or shouldn't have to be forced to learn about this or follow this. It's crazy. I'm rambling. Let's continue. Let's continue. Dairy Farms! I wonder what Randy's gonna have to say about this, huh? He can't be happy, huh? He's not gonna be happy. He's gonna be pissed.
No, not really.
He's gonna be
Jesus showed
pissed.
up.
Jesus showed up? What? Jesus?
Yeah.
The fuck did Jesus show up at your school for?
What's Jesus doing in your school?
Why the fuck is Jesus
I don't
at your
know.
school? That's weird.
I don't
Huh?
think Jesus is allowed to be in schools.
He's not.
Yeah, well, he was there.
He's like a pedophile.
Well, I think I'm
No
gonna have to
zone.
talk to somebody about this.
That was so out of pocket. I'm so sorry. Jesus is not like a pedophile. I mean in I mean in the way that they should be as far away from schools as each other, okay? Like, okay, it came out a little wrong. My bad.
How's it going? Is Jesus supposed to be allowed in schools?
And here's another fucking hilarious part of it. I wrote this in my notes on this episode.
Generally, the idea is that
Instead of speaking to an actual human being about this, he's talking to ChatGPT. He's asking ChatGPT about parental advice fucking for his kid. This is fucking crazy. But I don't doubt that parents probably do this.
Any one religion.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The government
Mm-hmm.
can't force a religion on my son.
Oh, this is completely
Public
accurate.
schools can teach about religions in a neutral educational way, but they can't endorse any particular one. Was it a lesson on all world religions?
Oh, this is accurate.
No, my son said that Jesus was literally at his school.
Oh, this is all true. This is the foundations of our American beliefs.
Then you're probably right to be concerned.
As
it's good
you would
you're
be.
looking out for your son's education.
Thanks. It's really nice to have someone to talk to about all this.
Congratulated by an
No
AI.
worries. Let me know if there's any other way I can.
Congratulated by AI. And his wife is right here. His wife is right fucking here, bro. Dude, that is so fucking funny. And so probably accurate. I don't have a wife and kid, but I'm sure people who do, you relate to this.
Help. I'm always here.
You're so
One way
awesome,
or
thanks.
another, I'm sure you do.
Good night, honey.
Have a great sleep, and I'm sure you'll do more amazing things tomorrow.
Ah.
He farts. He fucking rips ass. Facing Sharon. That is so fucking funny. I can't believe this is the newest episode of South Park. This is actually crazy.
Butters, get over here. What did I tell you, man? This shit is whack. PC principle?
Shit is whack. I couldn't have said it better myself, Eric. Bro, this shit is actually fucking crazy. This shit is actually fucking unhinged. It's so fucking wild what we have fucking done. What we have allowed as the
Jason,
American
there's
people.
no hope.
There is no hope.
I think I know what's happening.
Unless
I think woke is dead.
woke is
Woke is
dead.
It's dead, Butters. It's gone. You can just stay retarded now. Nobody cares. Everyone hates the Jews. Everyone's fine with using gay slurs. Oh, well, that's not.
Well, that's not good. No, it's not. No, it's actually completely awful. The fact that we are now being so intolerant to people who deal with hate on such a regular basis, and we're trying to normalize it and like allow it. It's so incredibly fucked up that we're like I said, swing to shroom. It's like, what the fuck? Why are we going from the left side of the spectrum to the right side of the spectrum? Can't we actually stay in the middle? Can't we be just neutral and normal? No, we have to be insane psychopaths. That's what we have to be as a country.
No, it's terrible. Because now I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't be hateful now because people are all hateful, which means my hate has no equivalence. Jesus just posted up. Just posted up in the hallway. Just chilling there, vibing. Pimp chimping.
More protests today as the government pushes harder for Christianity.
Oh my god. And this is where the fucking twist comes. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting what they decided to do. It's fucking crazy. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Stream may be temporarily blocked. I don't know. Did we get struck down? I am continuously pausing this for this exact reason, because it should fucking be fair use to talk about this in a political sense. Like, this is actually has huge political implications for the current climate of our fucking country. Like, hold on, let me check some shit. Let me see if the stream got taken down. I hope the fuck not, because this is gonna be crazy if this shit actually gets taken down. Let's see. Let's see if it's still currently up, chat. No, we're still currently up. I don't know, though. I'm fucking kind of scared now. Fuck. What should I do? Should I risk it? Should I run it, chat? What do you guys think? Fuck. Kind of stressing now. Kind of fucking stressing. This should be, like, allowed, right? I'm fucking doing heavy political commentary. I'm doing heavy political commentary over it. Like, I don't understand why this would get copyright strict. I don't fucking know, chat. I don't fucking know. I guess we ride for now and see what happens.
And he will sue anyone who doesn't agree.
Yeah, and then here we go.
What the hell is this president doing?
Fucking crazy.
He doesn't even act like a Christian. Why is he pushing it on our kids?
No, he doesn't. Trump in no way acts like a Christian. And yet he's pushing this shit so fucking hard. So fucking hard. And I don't understand why.
Kids, I told you this was all going to be...
Well, no. It's so crap. I understand why. His base is Christians. His MAGA supporters are 9 out of 10 Christians.
But a lot of you here voted for him.
Yeah, I voted for him, but all I've seen him do is arrest and sue people. I've voted for him to get rid of all the woke stuff. But now that retarded faggot is just putting money in his own
fucking
pockets.
crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy. Because this is accurate. Except for that redneck. There's actually not that many of them. Because the stats show still that while 40% of Republicans no longer support Trump, in his MAGA supporter base, 90% of them still follow him with no questions asked. And that's fucked.
Are we just gonna sit here and let him break every rule of
It's
freedom?
fucked. So fucked
Come
up.
on, let's go get that son of a bitch.
A big problem. And then we get the rage. We get the angry mob standing up, ready to say enough is enough and go give fucking Trump a piece of their mind. And it's so fucking funny, chat. It's so fucking funny. Because, of course,
Come on out, you piece of shit.
it's
We're
not-
unelecting you.
it's not who you think it is. Because this is when they reveal that Mr. Garrison is no longer Trump,
Excuse
chat.
me, do you mind?
That is right. Mr.
What
Garrison
the hell do you think you're doing,
is
Garrison?
not Trump. So, you might be asking, if Mr.
not
Garrison
doing
isn't
anything.
Trump, then who
Oh,
might
so
Trump
you haven't
be,
been
right?
leading the country
Who
and ruling by
might
fear
Trump
like some
be?
Middle Eastern
Well,
dictator?
the answer to that question,
No, I've been
that
sitting here
answer to that
watching
question
White
will come to
Lotus with
fucking
Red.
shock the shit out of you. They decided
But you got
to
reelected.
make
He hasn't been back to
the
Washington in
motherfucking
years.
president,
Gave all that up.
Trump,
He's been really good.
actually himself. That's right. They no longer are portraying Trump as a different character. They're actually
Who's
putting
the
Trump as
retarded
Trump.
faggot in
They're
the White
doing
House?
what they did with Obama and Hillary Clinton, except they're doing it proper. They're doing it as he really is. They made them caricatures. This is really Trump.
Okay.
One for one.
Prime Minister of Canada
This
is here to see you.
is definitely,
President.
without a doubt, Trump. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that this is genuinely Trump. They finally
Why are you placing this new
actually
tariff on
put him
Canada?
in
What
fucking
are you,
South
some
Park.
kind of dictator from
It's
the Middle
incredible.
A dictator from the Middle East?
Ha ha ha!
Relax, God. I'm just your average Joe. Take a rest.
All right. So, for those of you who might not know South Park that well, this is a joke that Saddam Hussein is Trump. That's correct. Saddam Hussein is a regularly occurring character on South Park. And as you're about to see in the episode, there's even a reference made to when Saddam Hussein attempted to destroy Iraq. Yeah, he attempted to destroy Iraq a long time ago now, a good 20 plus years ago. It failed, luckily. And they even referenced that,
The people of Canada
Right here.
will not be devalued like
which is
this.
really amazing.
Hey, come on.
'Cause-
You don't want me to bomb you like I did Iraq.
I thought you bobbed Iran.
Iraq,
Yeah, okay. So, of course, if you also don't know, President just bombed Iran not too long ago. It happened like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago now. Yeah, really recent. Really sad, really tragic. But yeah, so they have pretty much, it's either that he actually is Saddam Hussein in a disguise, or they've just decided that because he is being an actual Middle Eastern dictator, that they're just going to make him one-to-one the same personality as Saddam Hussein. Either way, I'm here for it. I'm all about it. Now, I do have to say here that sadly, I did have to edit this episode because, of course, Trey and Matt don't hold back. They go for blood. They go for blood hard fucking core. So, they full on decided to draw Trump fat, naked, with a tiny little penis. And of course, I can't show that. So,
What the fuck is this, better?
you can imagine right here,
Painting you
this is a
asked for,
fat,
sir.
naked Trump with a tiny little penis. It's so tiny you can't even see it in the blur. It's perfect. The blur is perfect. This, of course, is a reference to Trump, who hated the photo of him in the presidential gallery so much that he demanded it be repainted to look like this. That's right. He said, no. Friendly and approachable, make me look like a ruthless dictator. Used to look like this. Not a bad photo of the man, to be honest. He looks damn near presentable. Not bad. Not bad at all. But no. No. He looked ugly compared to Obama in this picture. So he demanded he choose the artist. And this is what he fucking came up with. And he prefers this. Prefers it to this. This is better than this, where he looks terrifying, angry, and hateful, compared to where he looks soft, approachable, and human. But what else do we expect for the man who is quite literally a Middle Eastern dictator?
But that's the size it is in the photo.
Get the
Yeah.
guy out of here. I'm gonna sue you. Both of you.
Right off the bat, they're not holding back on the suing jokes. Had to blur it again right here because he
Nobody makes
decides
fun
to
of
get
me and gets
naked.
away with it. Hey, say
And of
it.
course, here's the bit. So, for anyone who's a longtime South Park fan, you will of course know that Matt and Trey made Saddam Hussein's boyfriend Satan himself. So, the joke is now Trump's boyfriend is Satan. The parallels continue to grow, and I love it.
All right,
It's
relax.
amazing.
Come on, Satan. I've been working hard all day.
Beautiful.
You haven't been working. You've been doing your stupid memes and just fucking around.
I cannot love or appreciate this enough for the subtlety, no, the lack of subtlety more than anything, of the blaring fact that they are just saying, Trump, fuck you. And you know what? I will say it right now. And hey, hop in chat if you agree. Say F Trump in chat, please, right now. If you agree, F Trump, F Trump, F Trump, F Trump, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you vile, evil human. You are despicable, disgusting, immoral, and evil. Drop a like if you agree. Drop a like, hit that sub button, tap that notification bell right now if you agree Trump is a money-hungry, tyrannical, psychopathic, misogynistic, evil, xenophobic, transphobic, human-phobic piece of garbage. Thank you. This has been my TED Talk. Let us continue.
Come here, gang.
Come here, gang. I want to have some butt sex with you, Satan. And then he shows his tiny little penis.
See anything? It's so small.
Can't even see anything, it's so small, and he smacks the shit out of him.
Fuck you!
And Satan just allows this to happen because he knows he's the bigger evil. There's nothing Satan can do against Trump because Trump is the bigger evil than Satan is. Quite simply. Yeah, and there we have our first intermission. So let's take an intermission to recap. So far, what we've had in this episode, they have not only covered NPR being canceled and Cartman getting very mad at that. We've already had a reference to Colbert being canceled, which we'll discuss later in this episode. We've had PC for PC Principle changing from politically correct to power Christian principle. Absolutely crazy. We've tackled the fact that conservatives are trying to force Jesus into schools. Crazy. We've had a little nod to the fact that ChatGPT is essentially being used as a parenting tool, which is crazy. Next, we have the fact that Cartman declared woke to be dead, and he is sad about that. Woke's not entirely dead. It's just that for some reason, currently the people who run our government are insane. So yeah. And then we have Garrison is no longer Trump, which is crazy. The fact that they removed Garrison from being Trump and made it instead Saddam Hussein is now Trump, which is so funny. We've had a reference to the fact that he indeed bombed Iraq, and had a joke to that being about him bombing Iran. And lastly, we've had a reference to Trump having his painting redone because he didn't like how he looked in it. Let's continue. Yep. Woke is dead, Cartman declares. Absolutely so crazy to see Cartman down in the dumps like this about this. But it makes sense, because now that he's no longer the only hateful person on Earth, he feels very strange. He doesn't know where his place in society is any longer. I don't understand that, because he's kind of fucking crazy, but, let Cartman be Cartman. Okay, right there, you'll see a weird cut. There is a section of this episode that is a little distasteful, in my opinion. I have removed it. It's about a 4-minute segment. 3 minutes, honestly, more than anything. And it's Cartman telling Butters that he's going to end his own life, unless Butters can fix things by Tuesday. And not only is he going to end his own life, he's going to end Butters' life as well. It's a little strange. Doesn't really fit for talks of politics. And I do want to, I'm not trying to steal this South Park episode, obviously, and repost it myself. I am doing political commentary. I'm discussing what this represents in our society, how this is a reflection of people's emotions in the current actual political climate. So I removed that because it just doesn't really fit. But I do want to reference it because there is a section later on where it wouldn't really make sense to discuss without previously mentioning that. So if you want to watch this, if you want to see the whole episode unedited, unfiltered, and unedited, you're going to have to go find that for yourself. I know that their deal with Paramount has pretty much fell through, so you can probably watch it on HBO Max pretty soon. But if you have live broadcast television, you can watch it live as they continue to post the new season every single week. So let's go ahead and continue with this.
Mr. Marsh, I've called you into my office because I understand that you have a problem with Jesus.
We have some more good references here, some more good topics to talk about here, because this is...
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, it's not that people have a problem with Jesus being in schools. It's him kind of being forced and it feeling very strange that we're just allowing this.
I mean, I think it's kind of weird.
Well, Mr. Mackey says you were bullying Jesus and...
Yeah, and the claim that people are not accepting him or denying him simply because they just don't want to interact with him.
Let him sit at your table.
It's crazy.
What? I didn't bully him.
Yeah.
Craig told him our table was full.
It's not like we're hating Jesus or hating Christ. We are doing our own thing. We don't need to discuss it. We don't need to interact with it because we have our right to not. It's America, is it not? We don't have to interact with something we don't want to. But no, now we're being forced. Our children are being forced to interact with stuff, even if you as your parent don't agree with it, or them as your child doesn't agree with it.
What?
Mr. Marsh, Christ died for your sins, and he loves us all.
We're not talking about that, and maybe that happened. I don't fucking know. I'm not denying that, but that's not what we're talking about. I simply didn't have room for him at my lunch table. That was it. That's all Stan is saying.
PC principle?
Power Christian principle, yes.
He instantly corrects him for Power Christian because he doesn't want it, because he has to specify Power Christian, because if anyone thought it was still politically correct, he has to let you know it is not politically correct. He is dead.
What happened?
What happened? What the fuck happened? You damn well know what happened.
Super woke, and then starting last November, you started acting weird. And
yep, because shit happened. Yep, you want to know why?
I just realized that the side I was on was
hopeless.
Hopeless.
And now I wrote here in my notes that hope is lost. That is only if you give up. I'd like to quote the Lorax. Nothing will ever change unless someone like you, who cares a whole lot, goes out there and does something. That has never been more true to this day. We had record turnouts to the Anti-King's Day. We had record turnouts. More people than ever displaying their upset with Trump, with our system as a whole. We need more of that. We need that on a daily occurrence. Go outside, rally, find peaceful protests. Don't be violent. Don't be stupid. But let your voice be heard. Speak up and say enough is enough. Because if someone like you doesn't, if we don't keep fighting to fix these things, nothing will ever change. Things will continue to get worse until the tyrannical people run everything, and we are nothing but dirt and mud under their heels. We cannot allow for that to happen. You, as an American, you, as a human, must stand up and make your voice heard. Scream it from the rooftops that enough is enough. We will not stand for this any longer, because we deserve better. Not just as the American people, but as people in general.
And in times of hopelessness, one finds Christ. Come to him.
A bullshit excuse. A bullshit
Dude, what's going on?
mock
None
excuse.
of this seems normal.
to excuse why he's given up.
That's the kind of attitude we are not going to tolerate at
Because
this school.
he just doesn't
And Mr. Marsh, if you
can't
don't accept Christ, then I'm going to have to
believe
expel you.
that he could have made a difference. He
Hey,
had
I'm
to
pretty
accept.
Sure you can't do that.
He had to accept that there was no way to make a difference. And now he's choking the barrel of a gun.
Like, I think that's
Loaded
illegal.
and
No,
locked.
Mr. Marsh, it's not illegal anymore. This is 2025, okay? And not much is illegal.
And there's another point I would like to talk on right there. This is 2025, and not much is illegal. And he then goes on to say this. Stan.
I accept Christ into my heart
And into your school.
and in my school.
And at your table in the cafeteria.
There wasn't any room at my table. And at my table in the cafeteria.
Because it doesn't matter that it was a fact that there was no room at that table. There was no room at that table. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that's a fact. Because instead, all we care about is soothing and stroking the ego of a tyrannical madman. Because we've all given up hope that anything can change. When that's not the case. We can make a change. You have to stand up and make that change. I'm calling on every person watching this video, watching this stream, to stand up, to make your voice heard, to make a difference in some way, some shape or form. As long as it's legal and ethical. Don't go out doing bad things. I didn't tell you to do that. Don't get it twisted. But it's absolutely insane that it doesn't matter. That not much is illegal any longer. Nothing. As long as it's in the hands of those with power.
Yeah.
Yay. Woo! And then we have this little clip going on and over the fucking White House. Bringing back Christ, oh yeah, it's Christ, yeah, it's Christ, yeah. We're bringing back Christ, yeah, woo! We're bringing back Christ, baby. Ooh. Christ makes the money, Christ makes the money, ooh. Christ makes the money, ooh, Christ makes the money, ooh, ooh. Yeah, this is actually accurate. I bet this is what Trump's doing at the White House right now, though, no joke. Now we have a little bit more political news. More talk.
Hey, tell him to take a rest.
And let's discuss, because when they say a lot of your supporters are turning against you, what they mean is that overall, 40% of Republicans are no longer satisfied with Trump's behavior. A whopping 80% of Democrats are not happy with Trump's behavior. But in his own viewer base, in his own little niche group, the MAGA supporters, Trump is still polling 91% approval rating, meaning among his followers, most of them still believe the nonsense. That is a terrifying echo chamber.
Talk to them, they're really riled up.
Terrifying,
Give me that.
terrifying
Relax, guys.
echo chamber.
Yeah, hi. What do you think you're doing? Aren't
Why
children
are
being
we
told that they have
allowing
to sit with
this?
Jesus at lunchtime?
Listen, buddy, you just
More stuff I had to blur, sadly, because these paintings were very graphic.
Makes me look bad. Just
Very
take a
graphic.
Well, no, we're not going to give it a rest.
And
All
it's
the
crazy
people
that
here in
we
South
are
Park
actually
want some
allowing
goddamn
this.
answers.
This is
All right,
crazy.
then I'm gonna sue your whole town.
Hey, and now we've got another reference to suing, which we will talk about later in the episode, what this is all referencing. Right here, he gives an arbitrary number of 5 billion. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that this reference to 5 billion was the original number Trump was attempting to sue Paramount/CBS over because of because of the 60 Minutes report with Kamala Harris. Now, we'll discuss this more later on in the episode when we actually get to the part where they really focus on the lawsuit. But I do believe the 5 billion. The White House is actually a strip club at this point. User new, thank you so much for stopping in chat. You are completely correct. The White House is literally a playpen. Bro, invite Hugh Hefner over, because this is the Playboy Bunny house. This is the Playboy Mansion. Bro, we throwing parties and we snorting coke up in the bitch. Like, you are so correct, user new. So thank you so much for coming out, hopping in chat, bro. What we are allowing as the American people to go on in this country is absolutely fucking batshit crazy. This is unhinged, unacceptable. What the fuck just happened to my camera? My camera just did something real weird. Hold on. 1 second. Chat. What just fucking happened? There we go. That was weird. Anyway, but yeah, this is absolutely crazy what you have allowed and what we are continuing to allow as American people.
Got that $5 billion.
Oh, but yes, as I was saying, I believe the 5 billion right here, this arbitrary number, is the original number that Trump attempted to sue CBS over for the 60 Minutes interview. I believe he claimed he wanted 5 billion from them, which would not be the number they would settle for. We will discuss the number they settled for later on in this episode. And once again,
He said
sadness
$5 billion.
and despair. As Trump once again strips naked to show his tiny little penis. Have to blur it, obviously, chat. Sorry about that. But he gets back in bed with Satan, and it's time to clap some dude cheeks.
Commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
There we go. And now we get to talk about my favorite section, my favorite portion of today's fucking video. And I didn't even have a specific news story to pull up on this bit about Epstein, because there's so many. There's so many. Everything from contributor list on Epstein's birthday book, to he is on the Epstein files, to he is on the Epstein flight logs. Where do I begin? All of these we could go through and talk about it time and time again. The fact that this man who runs our country, most likely, allegedly, is a pedophile. That's right. That's the cold fact that most people don't want to accept, especially on his viewer base, on his loyal followers, that he most likely participated in the disgusting behavior that Epstein participated in. If we are to believe any of the victims, if we are to believe any of the evidence, Trump is the same kind of evil, despicable man that Epstein was. And this is without a doubt the case. There is no doubt in my heart that this is true. And will we ever learn the truth? Will it ever be revealed? Who fucking knows at this point? Apparently, according to the DOJ, there is no clientele list. And then, not too long after that, Trump said himself there is a clientele list, but it's written by Crooked Hillary, Obama, Commie, and all those unsavory names that Trump MAGA supporters despise. Ain't that something, chat? Ain't that something? Ain't it a crazy thing? Ain't that just wild? Yep. Guess what, chat? The regular stream got taken down. But they don't check the short streams. So we continue. Or my stream is no longer being blocked due to copyright. I don't know. Apparently it's not. It is. I don't know. I got blocked for copyright issues, and then I got unblocked for copyright issues just now. I don't know what's going on. Very strange, though. It's almost like they don't want me talking about this. No, I'm kidding. It's because copyright issue. South Park is heavily copyrighted. But they uncopyrighted me. That might be because I wasn't showing South Park. I'm going to go back to showing it. I'm most likely going to get blocked again. So who fucking knows? Wonderful, right? Fucking wonderful. Well, luckily, the short stream is still going, and I'm going to be uploading this as a video afterwards and even editing it. So don't worry, chat. You'll get to watch this again if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and continue, because I've talked time and time again about the Trump Epstein bullshit. If you would like to hear me ramble, I just recently did a stream that really popped off. We had 1.6 thousand people stop by. It went absolutely crazy. So, you know, if you want to see what happened, like me talking about the Epstein files and everything, you can check out that video. That live stream, it's live. It's up as a video on my channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. But yeah, we're getting close to the end.
The Epstein list?
We still talk about that guy. This is crazy.
It's weird that
It's
whenever it
fucking
comes up, you just
crazy.
tell everyone to relax.
I'm not telling everyone to relax. Relax, guys.
Absolutely crazy.
I need counseling. You remind me more and more of this other
More references to the fact that Satan used to date Saddam Hussein.
guy I used to date. Like, a lot. Like you guys are exactly
And it's so funny, but they literally, right here, Matt and Trey literally say that Trump and Saddam are exactly alike. They fully cut the cloth, they cut the bullshit, and they say flat out, you and Saddam are the same. Trump, I will now parrot this, because if these motherfuckers can say it, they have the balls to say it, I should have the balls to say it. Trump, you are a Middle Eastern dictator. You have a tiny penis. You have no courage. Your orange skin looks like my state's fruit. You should be ashamed of everything you are, what you stand for, and what you look like, you wrinkled fucking raisin. Let's continue. I'm so over this shit. I'm so over this shit, chat. I'm so over this shit, chat. Me, bro. And then, come on, Dayton shows his little penis. He shows his little penis. He shows his little penis. Because Trump loves showing his little ding dong. Okay, now this is the section where I was talking about earlier, where I was like, you're not going to understand this section if you didn't see the section I cut out. For reference, if you're watching on the stream and you're just tuning in, and to re-reference for the video, there's a section earlier in the video where Cartman tells Butters that he is going to end his own life, and he's going to end Butters' life if something doesn't change by Tuesday, an arbitrary day. The scene itself is a little distasteful towards suicide. I found it not be cohesive, nor to add anything to this political commentary, so I removed it. However, this section that continues off of that does very much have less political implications and more implications for South Park as a whole. So I decided to keep this section in.
He said it's Tuesday.
But we're gonna skip a little ahead. So Cartman's in a car with a hose.
Come on in.
Butters is freaking out. He sees him with the hose, and he's trying to end his own life. We move on.
Shut the fucking door.
Okay, so he shuts the door. Okay, and they start talking.
Like everyone else has. Butters, it's over.
Okay.
You really want to sit around for weeks waiting for a slow demise?
And now this is why I kept this section is right here.
It's taking too long.
Okay. Cartman just said, do you really want to sit around for weeks waiting for a slow demise? Now, I personally would like to hypothesize that this is Matt Parker and Trey Stone genuinely showing their concern for South Park. I believe this is a representation of their real fear, that while they have to speak up and they have to call this bullshit out, I believe that they are afraid that if they don't end the show is going to end soon. And I am a diehard South Park lover, and that's terrifying. And the whole reason is censorship. Censorship, censorship, censorship. Something that we abhor in this fucking country, and yet are now actively advocating and allowing. It's so upsetting, so distasteful, and so abhorrent that we are allowing for censorship to do this. And once again, my stream just got temporarily blocked for copyright, but of course, the regular version, the shorts version, will continue. I'm probably going to go ahead and end the regular version here because it's going to continue to get copyright problems. So we're going to go ahead and end that, and we'll continue with just the shorts version. Thank you so much to my shorts viewers. I don't know why. YouTube Shorts Live is a much easier platform to do React content on.
Here you go, Butters. Buckle up, we're in for the last one.
But yeah.
All right, fine.
So yeah, they do the whole bit here about suicide and everything. It's not really funny. But moving on from this, we get back to more political commentary.
We're heading for that big woke kingdom in the sky. Okay, Dan.
All right, now here we have my favorite section of this fucking episode. And a brilliant reference right here.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. So, to start it off, 60 Minutes, Chief resigns an emotional meeting. The news program president had to step down from 60 Minutes because he was no longer accepted in the company. So he decided to step down because he would have to make significant moral compromises to the integrity of his show. And he couldn't accept that. So he decided to resign, which now leaves 60 Minutes in very, very bad hands. So we will miss you, our boy, Bill Owens. You did amazing. You gave good news. And you kept it real. Keep it good, Bill. Keep it good, Bill. And we hope to see you in more stuff more stuff in the future. So keep it up. So we talked about that. Let's go ahead and continue.
Oh, shit.
This whole section is fucking hilarious.
The small town of South Park, Colorado.
It's just 60 Minutes now having to tiptoe and dick suck Trump, which is so accurate because with the CEO have to sign to resign because of the moral implications time bomb metaphor. That too. Yeah, absolutely. It is also a time bomb metaphor. You are completely right, user new. It is without a doubt also a time bomb metaphor. But it's so funny that now that the CEO had to step down, and they have to do complete moral and compromise, immoral and ethical compromises for their news, they have completely changed to actually being what we're about to see here. These people who are so afraid, tiptoeing around.
Who is
So
a great man.
It's completely bullshit.
We know he's
It's
probably
completely
watching,
bullshit.
and, we are just
But this is
reporting
accurate.
on this town in Colorado that's being sued by
They have to compliment him. They have to stroke his ego and suck his dick. They have to gawk that whole thing.
They are fighting back.
And just to be clear, we don't agree with them.
Yeah, and any stance taken against him will reflect negatively. They will be strucken down. They will be hit with the sue. They will be hit with that sue ham.
No. We think these protesters are total retards. But our own Jim Connor has more.
Having to use unethical language and slurs to show that you're on the side of a good person, kind of crazy, right?
Oh, God. Tom, I'm here with the townspeople speaking out against the president. It all started when a father got upset that Jesus was being forced on his son at school.
Yep, all because of something that's valid and correct to be angry about in schools.
Questioning the president's
so
policies. I don't know.
wild.
I don't know why he's questioning the president.
Wild.
He's probably a faggot or something. But the townspeople say they.
I cannot believe that they are allowing this to
told
happen.
What to do by anyone. We all know the woke stuff went too far, but the answer isn't.
And then we have a good little joke here too.
It's not a bad thing
right
to have
here
a
with
little
Stotch.
compassion for people. It's not a bad thing
You
to
have a
care
little
for
for the environment.
The Stotch family is
Proud to say we have an electric car. Cut back to, of course, Cartman and Butters trying to commit life end by huffing the exhaust, which is obviously not going to happen. It's an electric car. Ha ha ha. Good little joke. Good little bit.
Boy, this sure is taking a long time.
I think that to be another jab at the fact that it's going to take a while for South Park to actually be strucken down, even though they are outwardly advocating for this being bullshit. So that could just be my own headcanon, though, of course.
Yeah, the human body does everything it can in the final stages to try and cling to life. Shouldn't be much longer now.
Things are really heating
So
up in the
fucking
small
crazy.
town of South Park.
So
More
absolutely
and more citizens
insane.
Are uniting in solidarity against what they call the president's oppression.
Yeah, the president's. It's
townspeople
crazy.
are saying
It is
things
actual
are never
oppression.
hopeless,
It is
but
genuine
they must
oppression.
all stand strong for what they believe in. We're in this for the long haul, guys. This is about what's right.
It is.
And we will fight even if we have to do it alone.
Except they can't. They can't. Even if they have to do it alone, they can't.
Do it alone? Look,
Why? Because if they try to, they will be silenced. And here comes Jesus to fight alongside us, right? To show us the path of light.
bread with me.
To help us to see the better day. This is my body, given for you.
In remembrance of me.
And then he starts to show the truth.
No, just eat the bread and listen.
All right. Let's get into the meat of it, chat.
I didn't want to come back and be in the school, but I had to because it was part of a lawsuit and the agreement with Paramount.
All right. And that's where we fucking start. That is not a fucking joke. And I forgot to pull this part up. But Paramount agrees to have more pro-Trump and Christian content. All right, let's see here. It might honestly be in the one that I did have pulled up. Okay, let's just go with the Washington Post, because this should, or the New York Times, because this should have, oh, never mind. I'm going to have to do the, let's do Forbes. Okay, so chat, this is not a joke. In the lawsuit, god damn, in the lawsuit, there was a section right here. 20 million would be in advertising, PSAs, or similar programming. What this means, and I shit you not, what this right here means is that Paramount has agreed to pump $20 million into programming that is pro-Trump and pro-Christian. Now, there's nothing wrong with Christianity, but I completely believe it to be fucking vile that the president is bringing a company to a lawsuit and demanding in the lawsuit that they spend $20 million on pro-him and pro-his religion content for their platform. I believe there to be something very unethical with that. And along with that, there was also most likely another part of the deal. That part being
Suing you?
The guy can do whatever he wants now that someone
what it is.
You guys saw what happened to CBS?
CBS.
Yeah, well, guess who owns CBS?
Paramount.
You really want to end up like Colbert?
That's right. Now, they claim that the late night show hosted by Stephen Colbert was cut because of the fact that it was hemorrhaging money. Do I doubt that it was hemorrhaging money? No. They were paying him a lot of money. It was an expensive show to run. Now, was it great for their advertising? Was it great for their programming in general? Yes, it was great. In the long run, the money that it lost, it brought more attention and more eyes to the channel in general to profit. So the net positive. But for some reason, it's decided that late night show will be shutting down. Officially canceled as of next year. That is right. This is the last year we will get the late night show with Stephen Colbert. Now, I don't think Stephen Colbert is a very funny guy. I've never really enjoyed Stephen Colbert's content. He's not terrible. He's not great. You know, I think Jimmy Fallon's a little more funny, but I'm also a brain-rotted Gen Z dumbass. Take my opinion with the most grain of salt that you've ever taken any. But it doesn't take much brain power, much sight, to see that it's clear as day why the late show was canceled. Because he hates Trump, and he's outspokenly hated Trump for decades. For ages, Stephen Colbert has outspokenly mocked Trump, shown what he has thought of the man, and he does not think very highly of the man. No, no, no. Nor should he. The man is a piece of shit. But this is the biggest form of censorship that we have seen so far. A lawsuit that led to pro-Trump content being created and anti-Trump voices being silenced. This should anger you. This should make you violently angry. And I hope people speak up, because otherwise, this fear that's in Jesus is real. Because if we continue to just speak up and be honest, what Trump considers to be being stupid, we will all be silenced one by one. And I think this is a real fear that they actually hold for the show. I genuinely believe that Matt and Trey are terrified for the future of South Park, because this is bad. This is not a good look for the show, who is their whole purpose is to shit on what is bad and to be satirical. They can't do that. Or at least if they do, they will be silenced and shut down.
Tom, they're calling it the Sermon on the Mount.
And it is actually terrifying because this is a real problem.
Continues to speak his words of wisdom.
This is a real problem that has spiraled.
And also has the power to sue and take bribes.
And that right there is the quote of the decade. If someone has the power of presidency and has the power to sue and take bribes,
then he can do anything to anyone.
Then he can do anything to anyone. That is so true and so terrifying because that is exactly the situation we have found ourselves in as the American people. We have found ourselves in the situation of a president who can not only have the power of presidency, can single-handedly pass laws, can sue, and take bribes. He could do anything to anyone. It's the fucking president, dude. And while South Park has to do this whole bit where they're scared, I don't have to. Fuck you, Trump. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Can I get some middle fingers in chat? Spam middle fingers in chat. Let's go. Middle fingers in chat. Fuck you, you spineless slime ball.
Fucking over. Just stop and shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And right here is where they actually really tackle the fact that Trump enforced content onto Paramount.
Yes, thank you.
Forced them to do stuff. Not just pay money, but to do stuff.
Okay, we settled.
Oh, we settled. Thank God.
I got the president down to $3.5 million.
Now, $3.5 million, I believe, is what specifically Paramount had to pay out of the lawsuit, but I believe the total was $16 million. So yeah, 16 million. He either won or he won, and it was cut down to 3.5. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I already closed it, so it doesn't matter. But regardless, crazy.
$3.5 million.
Fucking
that's not so bad.
crazy.
That's really fair. I think that's fair.
Absolutely,
we'll cut some funding
that
for
shit.
Our schools and hospitals
insane.
and roads, and that should be that.
Yeah, well, that's not quite all.
And yet,
As part of the settlement, we also
of
had
course,
agreed to doing pro-Trump
this is our reality.
messaging.
How are we supposed to do pro-Trump messaging?
Pro-Trump
Come on, guys,
messaging.
we're South Park. We can do it.
South Park! Woo! We can do it.
Just gotta work together.
Let's see some South Park pro-Trump messaging. Hell yeah. I had to censor this too, of course.
Who walked through the desert for you? Who survived the wilderness and gave the ultimate sacrifice? When things heat up, who will deliver us from temptation? Donald J. Trump. No matter how hot it gets, he's not afraid to fight for America. With conviction, discipline, and trust in God, he survived the desert.
And his tiny little penis.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I endorse this message.
It's so fucking scuffed.
Trump. His penis is teeny tiny, but his love for us is large.
Salute, brother! He gets us, all of us. He trumped us. And my last note on my notes pad for this reaction and discussion is we got trumped. He trumped us. American people, welcome to the next 4 fucking years of our lives. He trumped us. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, the Orphan. And it's been absolutely amazing giving my commentary and my opinion to all of you beautiful people. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that sub button. Join the Orphan Network. Become a fellow orphan. Even if you have parents, I declare you here and now an orphan. Let them be gone. Let them go. Fade to the wind like dust and become an orphan. And of course, make sure to smash that like button. If you're watching live, you can double tap your screen to do that. Or if you're watching the stream, you can click the little like button underneath it. Or if you're watching the video, you can do the same thing as people watching the regular stream. Just scroll down and click that little like button. And of course, please leave a comment down below about what you think of this fucking bullshit nonsense. I'll see all of you guys in my next reaction on my next stream. Signing off, I've been your host, The Orphan, and I'll see you all later. A peace.